What's going on, everybody? Wow, I thought we was going to be on a single screen there. How are we all doing? It's a little bit of an impromptu stream. I wasn't going to stream. I have some stuff that I need to fix later on tonight. But I thought, you know what? Let's find some time to build some lineups. Let's see who we have up in the house. Layden, how you doing? Nemanja, I'm very much looking forward to the stream too. So welcome, enjoy. Roy, how are we doing? Mr. IST, I'm very glad you're here. What competition in Limit are you guys prioritizing? I'm always going to prioritize champion, I think, unless it's going to be. So it depends on the weekly. Like the last weekly, I probably prioritize because I put Luca there, but you know, we'll see how it is. 3D, how you doing? Danny, how you doing? You are not on the level of Mike to have guests, George. No, I think it's more of just these ones I'll do whenever. So I don't really want to ask people to come on the show and not have like a certain time set every single week, whereas Mike has his like hour and a half before the slate locks, and it's a lot more done in that way. But you know what? I enjoy riding solo. I enjoy the solo stream side of things. Missing cards in limited contender more and more often recently. I tell you what, Hunter, that in terms of like, and I said this on another stream recently. We went from having 3 competitions of champion, contender, and underdog, where underdog was just like a throwaway because you couldn't really win anything in it, and you had champion and contender. So now you have 3 a week. Well, you have 4 where you can win tier 1s. So it's like a case of my gallery was too big and now it's not big enough. And that's how I feel. In any case, we did win. We only snagged 1 card reward. We hit a tier 2 in the Midwestern Conference. We were so close, but Chet just let us down. I think we were like 6 points off of a tier 1, and he just decided, you know what? I'm not going to do it. And he didn't. And then we hit some market credits as well. And the thing that I want to see with the market credits actually is, why does it not show? It might show because I have a bid on someone, but I want to see if they stack. That's what I want to see. In any case, let's rip these. We'll open up these commons. And then we'll get into building lineups. If you've got any questions ahead of the slate, do whack them in the chat and I will get to them as I can as we pick up a Jabari Walker right there. Not bad for a Blazers guy towards the back end of the season. Do you know what, Gilbert? That's a very wholesome message, so I very much appreciate that. If you're, do you know what? And I didn't even do any plugs at the start. If you're watching this and you're not subbed, which I doubt, but if you are not subscribed, please leave a sub down below. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs as quickly as possible. And also, please, if you're watching this live right now, leave a like on the stream. It would actually mean a lot to me. That's what we're trying. We're trying to bump the likes. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to bump the likes. Jacob, how are you doing? Tatum, Durant, Halliburton, Durant, and Bertram with a couple of 4 thoughts. It'd be for limited tip-off. I mean, that sounds really good. Halliburton this week is going to be a very, very strong play because he's at like 30 cap. Didn't even realize we just pulled a Wemby. Oh, yeah, I came 160th in Western Conference on the common side. Like, I've been smashing commons recently. I think it only paid top 3 for like an NBA gift card, and that was it. But do you know what? We take a Wemby. I didn't even notice that. He'll always help for common stuff in the future as well. Derek White, Ben Simmons, big dubs. Derek White especially. Derek White will be a very good one come playoff time as well. We'll rip these as well. What do we get? Is it like $1? 78p. Oh yeah, $1. And then Red Champion for 230. £4. So it's like £5 off of a card there. It's not amazing, but I can understand if these stack, which apparently they do, it will be quite beneficial. If I stack quite a lot of them up, then go for a big MVP, I get 25% basically off on auction. So there we go. They do stack it. It'll always be up to 25%. So $10 up to 25% is, yeah. I think they have their use. I'm not going to go mental over winning them, but at least it's something, is what we'll say, right? At least it's something. And then the tier 2 from the limited Western Conference. Can you only win Western cards? Oh. There's no way that's... I'll take a Darius Garland. What's his L10? 28. It's not even that bad. He hasn't been hitting really, though. Obviously, he was injured. He does hit when he gets back into it. So maybe... Has he been on a minutes restriction? No, he played 28 minutes. So... But we'll take a Darius Garland. I don't have any of the new Cavs guys. So that will always help indeed. Nemanja, do you mind helping me with making common lineups for the upcoming game week? I'll tell you what, Nemanja, we're going to run my common lineups. And then we'll see what we do from there, is what we'll say. Obviously, as well, I will be using top tier projections to help run my lineups. And to do this and explain it better, here's something I recorded earlier. My lineups going forward now for season 2 on Sorare are going to be powered by top tier projections. If you want to see what they're all about and try and gain that little edge over the competition within the Sorare streets, I'll leave a link to it down below in the description for you to go and check them out. Let the guys over at Top Tier Projections know that I'm the one that sent you. They'll give you a special offer, and it will also help support me making these videos going forward. Wow, look at that. And we're back here right now. And I look a little bit paler. Maybe it's the light that I've got on. But in any case, obviously in the slate this week, we have the Common Western again. It does only pay 3 NBA gift cards. And I feel that because I don't know what I wanted, because I came so close last time, like I was like 160th or whatever, I kind of want to give it another stab. And now that I've just won that Wemby, I think maybe I should play this. So if I run this out, Luka, Wemby, Jaren Jackson Jr. with 3 games. Have I got a Davion Mitchell? Do I have a Davion Mitchell? I do have a Davion Mitchell. He did well last game. What did he get? So rare-wise. 27 off of an L10 and 9. We can accept that. And then 26 left. We'll pick Walker Kessler. I think that's pretty strong, actually. Although I don't like having these two the wrong way. But I want to play the Wemby. I have a Luka on a 9.5%. And I feel like against the Wizards and the Spurs, you kind of have to play him in this tournament if you're going to win the gift card. So we're going to roll that out. And that will be that one. And then in terms of the pickup side, it's going to be a little bit harder, obviously, because now I've just lost my Wemby and my Luka. So this isn't going to be as fun, but we will run it with... Do I want to risk the Jalen Brunson on 2 away trips? We'll put him down as the MVP. We can then go for Brook Lopez and Santi Aldama, because Santi Aldama will have 3. And Brook Lopez... Where is Brook? There's no way Brook's in the high 30s. Do I not have a Brook Lopez? I thought I had a Brook Lopez. I do have a Brook Lopez. There we go. He also has... what is going on? He also has 3 games this week, which is why I want to play him. Then we're looking at 29 left. What are we saying, chat? What are we saying? What are we saying? Did you roll? Oh, I didn't do that. We will do that before I sign off, Danny. We will 100% do that. I'm running with all these Hornets, Trey Man. I'll tell you what, I've had a few offers on that. Mičić. Is it Nichich? I don't actually know. I should know that, but I don't know that. $75 in credits. Yeah, that's a keep stacking. That is definitely a keep stacking moment, is what I'll say there. Right, so 29 left between these two. Where do I want to go for this? Duncan Robinson at 12 is not bad. That then leaves me with 46. Can I get Sabone? I can't. Jamal Murray? Let's do Jamal Murray. I mean, that's not going to hit. I don't think that'll hit, but we might hit another tier 2, tier 1, which would be nice. I kind of want to hit at this rate now where I have a Luka. I want one more like MVP caliber, like a Jokic or a AD or someone like that. And then once I've got that, I'm kind of set with the tier 1s, and then I want to win tier 2s and tier 3s if I don't win a limited card is how I'll say. Obviously, I'll still try for the limited card, because if I do win the card, I give it away. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, chat. Right, we'll do limited champion as well, because we'll do all my limited stuff. And I think limited champion is limited champion to play this week. I mean, so looking at top tier, if I go through here, this is what it's saying I should play, which is a Giannis, Luka, Andre Drummond, Walker Kessler, Trey Mann. Is that really the move? Is that what I want to do? Do I really want to run Trey Mann, Andre Drummond? I don't like playing Andre Drummond at the best of times. Let's build it where I don't have Andre Drummond in, and let's see what it looks like. So we'll put Trey Mann in. If I can find Trey Mann, there he is. We'll put Walker Kessler in, as I do have a Walker Kessler in the mid as well. And then what's that saying? 28. I could play with Darius Garland. I don't want to do that. Mike Conley's got 3 games, 2 of them against the Blazers. Do I think he plays in the back-to-back? Probably, actually. He doesn't seem to miss many games, but it's not a fun time score. Or do I really want to play Drummond? He is going back to the Cavs, which I do like. I just don't like him when he's playing with Vooch. That's the only. I really, really don't like that. But I'm not doing Jordan Poole. I can't do Jordan Poole again. I really can't, can I? No, I don't have a Hallie. I really want to get a Hallie. And if I got Halliburton, so let's say I play Trey Mann, I play Giannis, and I play Luka. If I got Halliburton, who I think is 34, that would then leave me with a 20 this week. If I did go and buy one, and I could play Keontae George, and I don't mind Keontae George with those 3 games because he'll probably get more of a piece of the pie. Oh, that's tempting. Okay, we'll build this with Walker Kessler, and we'll build this with Drummond, and we'll build this with Walker Kessler, and then we'll go and look at what the market's saying for. I just realized I'm still showing you like an idiot. I'm still showing you top tier projections. What are we saying for a Halliburton? That's what I want to look at. If he's like silly money, there's 48 on sale on the limited side of streets. Yeah, I mean, a rare would be very nice this week. So we're looking at, if we go, why does it search by highest price first? Why does anyone want to see that? Newly listed, ending soon, I can guess. I'm going to guess, but £66. Do I really want to pay that for a season 1 card as well? I'm not sure I necessarily do. 2% as well. Yeah. The markup on the season 1s is actually mental in comparison. I've said this to Sarah as well. I think that they should benefit more off of trying to boost the secondary market, even if it's by changing the manager sales percentage, because it should be more appealing to me to go and buy this card right now, and then they still benefit off of it. That's where there's a bit of a mismatch, shall we say. But yeah, I don't want to pick that up, and I don't want to, because of even though I don't even have a Pacers collection necessarily, I don't want to go and pick up an old. Anyway, we'll leave that as is for now. Well, we'll see what we're saying about Western. I mean, if I'm using my Luka, my Western Conference team's going to suck, is the only issue with that. Like, I'm looking Sabone as my MVP, and I don't mind the matchup against Nurkic, but Jokic. Yeesh. Paul George would put in this as well. Or is it better then, if my lineup's going to be this bad, will I not benefit more of going then the contender route, potentially? Like, because Keontae George will definitely be in my contender team. If I don't go and buy that Halliburton, Keontae George would definitely play for me, right? I'm running Luka, Giannis, and Hallie. See, this is the issue. If I run that and I don't have the Halliburton, I feel like I'm shooting myself in the foot, because everyone that hits that week Halliburton is going to have a week. He will have a week. So like now I'm like, egging myself on more to go and pick one up. But that's the play of it. What's the play? Is I Jackson and Markkanen. I assume that's Markkanen. I don't know who Markkanen is. Or Kessler and Monk. I would go. Monk's got the hot hand in Sacramento at the minute. He's the guy on Flames, and I do like Walker Kessler with 3 games. So on that thesis, I would go for the latter. Chicken frig is what I would go. Thanks for showing up. I'm going to start listening to George. I keep playing a low-cap player like Pippin or Cody Martin, and they keep burning me letdowns. Yeah, I hate the 0 to 10 L10 this year has been awful. It's only viable in the next couple of weeks because trades have happened where players have gone from average teams to bum teams, and now they're getting minutes. Seek, Yuta Watanabe will start getting minutes in Memphis soon. He didn't last week. You've got Mičić this week. You've got Trey Mann this week. They'll be playable for the next 2 game weeks, and that's really it, is what I would say. Will they be the ones that make you win a podium? Probably not. I can't speak because I haven't won a goddamn podium. But do I consistently chip rewards? Yes, I do. So I think I have a valid opinion, is what I'm trying to get at to say this right here. Is Grant Williams going to make his Hornets debut? He should at 16. I'll take him in contender. If we go and look at someone that's a little bit higher, Tyrese Maxey, I like at 40. But in contender, that's going to be pushing it. I also do like Paul George this week. I like the game against Golden State very much. And at 34, it's very low. And then that leaves me with 10. And if we go... Jackson Hayes is up at 14. I know he's had a couple of good games, but Jesus. Right, okay. And then when we're in this realm, I don't really know where I want to go with this because it leaves me with such crappy picks. If we get rid of Paul George and we was going to keep him for the Western, that's leaving me with 22 apiece. What can we afford? Jordan Clarkson with 3 at 22 is very nice, actually. John Conchar. He's playing the Bucks and they got a guard, so we'll throw that in as well. Why? Why not? Yeah, I think you is going to be a little interesting one. Surely this is the time. The coach even said he's going to get minutes and opportunities in Memphis. So, and I mean, look, Utah was a desirable role player last year. Didn't work for him in Phoenix for whatever reason. They didn't like the front and back office, whatever their issues was. They had it, but we're going to see. My thoughts on Keegan Murray. If I'm honest, I have no thoughts. But you know what? I'll be very helpful for you. And I will go and search Keegan Murray to see what his projections are saying right now. This is top tier projections. If you don't know what it is, it's the best projection site I've used whilst playing Sorare NBA for the last, since the game started, I would say. As you can see, Keegan Murray's projecting kind of well, a value of 8. And the value basically just means what his cap is and what his projection is. And that projection is a score without the XP. So whatever bonus you've got on him, add that on top. So, yeah, I mean, he's looking pretty good, is what I'll say. He's looking pretty good, Zilly. He probably did, yeah, that's what I mean. He did make his debut. So it's more of just like he's made his debut. He's confirmed playing, unlike Utah, who hasn't. So we're not still sure what's going on with Utah. That's what I meant, Reese. Right. Underdog. Actually, no, let's not do underdog. I want to get involved in underdog more. I just don't have the time, is what the issue is. With underdog, you really need to scout players that are going to pop up before you can seek them coming, is essentially. You need the guys that are going to be on 10 days. You need a bigger gallery where you've just holded cards where they randomly then just appear again. That's what you need with underdog. And I haven't done that. I probably looked at it more of when it was a seasonal thing or like a weekly thing and when it come back, but I've just not been looking in the underdog streets. I've been looking at sort of doing some other stuff around it. In any case, Sabone Bone will be MVP time. This is where we'll throw our Paul George in. Definitely. We did win an Anthony Simons, who is a game time, but he's got 2 games against Minnesota. And obviously now there's a few injuries in Portland. I believe Malcolm Brogdon's out for 2 weeks, is what I think I saw. So we can run an Anthony Simons. We did win in the other week. We're looking at 24 left. Keontae George, did I use Keontae? I must have used Keontae. Did I put him in my... I'm absolutely blanking here. Yes, I did use Keontae. We can throw Mike Conley in this because he did have 3 games. That's for sure. We can throw Mike Conley in. And then 21 left. David Roddy. Not too bad. A game against the Pistons would be all right as well. Lou Dort, only 1. Don't really want to pick him. Monte Morris is a no thanks. Kyle Anderson. And then we could then go and bump Conley up to Trey Jones, potentially, on the 2 of them. And I don't mind that matchups as well that he's got. Oh, I need 3 season cards, obviously. That's just so great. Mike Conley. I did want to play Paul George, and I don't really want to go I don't really want to go for Jaden Green again. I don't think he's going to have another massive game. Jeremy Grant, potentially. We'll do that. We'll run 2 Blazers. Why not? It's probably not optimal, but we'll see how that goes. And then we'll do underdog as well, just to finish up with what we're saying here in limited. Now, Shake Milton is a guy that I know I have, but I didn't want to put in any big lineups because it's still Shake Milton. But he is, since he's got his move, he's getting minutes again. He's got to be low. I don't know how low. How low can he go? 6 is the answer for that one. Gary Payton too, I've been getting some offers on as well. So I assume, yeah, GPT's got 3 games coming up. That would be why all the money movers were trying to go for him. Do I think on the Warriors side, they're going to play Draymond in 3? Pat Connaughton potentially as well, because I don't think Dame Lillard will play all 3. I'm not going near Jackson Hayes at 14. That's for sure. QG. Could we look at some QG? No, we're not going to look at QG, are we? We're not going to do that to ourselves. Paul Reed, 23, kind of a no-brainer pick there. Josh Richardson went down with an injury. I've got 2 of them. Okay, I need to sell that Josh Richardson card. I don't need that one. And then it could be a David Roddy thing. I think it will. No, not Larry Nance. It'll be David Roddy. That looks terrible. See, this is what I mean. Underdog stuff, I've just not got the stuff for it, if you know what I mean. That's what I've not got. That's what I need to find. Jaden Hardy or Tumana Kamara. Jaden Hardy is where I'd go with that one. Just because Luka and Kyrie are always questionable in any case, and if they do start blowing games out like they have recently, Jaden Hardy was playing garbage time minutes, even though he will play within the sort of second string guys that you'll have in there as well. What about Gafford? Does he get the starting role in Dallas? Well, obviously Derek Lively is still injured, I do believe. He might be back, but I think he's still injured. I think it will be a toss-up, is what I would say. It depends how well he does in that situation. I think they think very fondly of Derek Lively, is all I'll say, though. That's the impression. Jeff Green is Sengun is actually be decent. Yeah, I saw he's questionable. He's not officially ruled out right, though, Sengun. So I think that's where we go with it. Pat Bev is a complete they've got 3 games. You essentially need Lillard to sit, Pat Connaughton to sit, and even then you're looking at it being a risk, is all I'll say. But he's shown glimpses that obviously he's got the defensive decisive actions. Try saying that 3 times fast. That he can put up a score on Sorare. So I wouldn't say it's the worst pick in the world. Sorry about that, chat. Right, so let's do rare stuff, shall we? I mean, I would build my super rare lineups. I'm still in the midst of trying to add to super rare because obviously I know I bought the cards for it. I have some super rare cards here. Yes. But I'm like, when something becomes available and I like the deal, that's when I'm going for it. I'm not just going like full wham super rare. I'm chipping away at it slowly. And that's what I'm kind of having fun with as well. And also, the goal is still to win a super rare. It's the top 5 in rare champ. So let's build my rare champ team. So AD will be my MVP. I would love a Giannis or a Luka this week, but it's just not viable for me. I am going to run the Dame Lillard play. I can't believe Dante DiVincenzo is at a 40 L10. I know he's been good recently, but this is banana. He has the same L10 as Damian Lillard. Can we just appreciate that? Can we stop for a second, chat, and appreciate how good Dante DiVincenzo has been? Because I think we need to. Okay, I think we need to give him his flowers. Okay, we've done that, right? Jaren Jackson Jr. will be the next one, and then I am going to throw my Jaylen Brown in there because he's got 17.5%, and he's playing the Nets twice. And the Nets suck. I'm sorry, they do. They do. I'm sorry if you're a Nets fan. The Jacques Vaughn experience. I saw it. I've seen it twice in the flesh this year. I'm not a fan. And Mikal Bridges looks like a shadow of the player he used to be as well. Like, I don't know what is going on there. I don't know what is going on. And then we've got 4 left. And I could run for the Utah experiment, but I feel like Micic, I'm going to run with Micic. This is another Italian Jazz player's name that I'm not going to say because I'm scared jump shoot's going to come for me in the chat. But I'm going to run him because obviously 29 points. He looked pretty sharp. He only played 18 minutes, but that game against the Pacers could be fun. So, yeah, this is sort of like a rags to riches here where they all look like 37s and then we have a random 4 kicking in champ. And to my core, I hate doing this because I hate playing people with low L10s. But, you know, we're gonna go for it. And I think this red champ looks decent, is what I'll say. I think it looks decent. We've got 4 big hitters potentially. I don't like Jaren. I've said as well, I don't really like Jaren Jackson Jr. in this realm. And this is another lineup where if I had a Halliburton, I would 100% be playing Halliburton. Hang on, what's Hallie? Is Hallie a 30? Hallie's 34. I just want to try something quickly. I don't have a 34, so 32. Okay, I couldn't have done that anyway. If I could have put Booker in there with Hallie, then I would have gone and bought Hallie rare, I think. But I'm not doing that. Oh, Anthony Edwards is there. Oh, I could play Anthony Edwards and Halliburton over Brown and over Triple J, and that is better. That is better. Because he can go for 70. And Jaylen Brown can, but he just hasn't recently, and he doesn't look like he's going to do it anytime soon. Like, Jaylen Brown's been getting under his L10s. Oh, man. Now I want to go and buy a Halliburton. Rare and limited. Oh, but right. We're submitting that. We're submitting that because now I'm getting serious fever to go and buy one. And that's bad. That's bad news. No one wants that. No one wants to see that. Rare contender. The other thing as well is if I didn't prioritize champion, I mean, like, my rare contender team this week could go off. It could go off if I went for that. But we're not doing that. Okay, we're not going to do that. I did buy Jakob last week, but we're not going to play him. We're going to pick DeAndre Ayton. This is primarily off of like his recent form, but he'll miss one of these games, I suspect. Does he want to go up against Rudy? I don't think he does. If I'm being honest, I don't think Ayton wants the smoke. Matthew Harrison, I didn't notice what lineup are you playing Jordan Poole in. Well, I'm glad that I've seen you comment now because obviously I'm going to be playing Jordan Poole. And obviously, I'm playing him in this lineup because I'm an idiot and I play Jordan Poole in every lineup and watch him kill it all. We're going to pick this guy, and jump shoot, don't come for me. I'm not going to say his name. It is primarily because he had a blinder of a debut. He's a solid 3-point shooter, and he's playing against two teams whose defense I don't really like. So that's all the logic I really have for it. Jeremy Sohan's going to go in there as well. 2 away games or road games, and I like this as a matchup against Dallas. Primarily because I think they'll leave him open quite a bit because they're going to double up on Wemby and Jeremy will be the guy that then they go to. That's my thinking. And then last one's Caleb Martin because he's playing against the Bucks and Sixers and he likes a big game. He does. He really does. And he's looked better. He's looked a little bit more healthy recently. We haven't seen the big scores out of him since the start of the season, but you know, you got to roll the dice sometimes. And Caleb Martin has a special place in my heart thanks to how well he performed in the playoffs for me last year. So there we go. That's rare contender done. And again, I don't think it's worth me putting out a rare Western because actually maybe this week it is because there's going to be so many guys that I have left on the table. Maybe I do rare Western over underdog. Is that what I should do, chat? I think it is. I don't think I don't think I have the stuff for rare underdog, whereas I think I can actually put together quite a confident lineup in rare Western. So we'll do Booker, we'll do Edwards. Wiggs and Green have got 3, but I'm not sure I'm going to play them. I kind of want to play this Zubac just because I have his jersey mint and it looks cool. And then if I win, that people will see that, not that I'm winning this, but you know the move. Russ, I don't even want to do that. I want to play Wiggs and Draymond, and I can't do that, can I? Because I have to play the new season cards. I'm such an idiot. Right. And this is now why I remember why I didn't put the lineup in. Harrison Barnes at 28. Son, you're lost. Why are you this high? Zubac is on a minutes restriction. Oh, my Westbrook's on a 20.5. We like to see that. Man, like if I put Zubac here, I've got Kyle Anderson. That's leaving me with 37 left. Oh man, I'm leaving 9 on the table there. Is that what we're doing in these? We're doing it. We're going to leave 9 on the table. Or I go and look for someone that's got, what, a 25 L10? Yeah, I can do maths. Okay, we're going to leave that there. We're going to leave that there. Will Zion and Irving play? I mean, help them out in the chat. I saw that they're both questionable. I think Kyrie does, and I think Zion doesn't. That's my 2-piece, and I hope that helps. I hope it helps indeed. If that's an for leaving the L10 on the table, I'm in full agreement with you, Bobby. Okay, I'm in full agreement with you. There it is. Pool time. It's always pool time. It's always pool time. You know it is. We'll throw a rare underdog together as well. Let's go and take let's take some dumpster diving. Look how many guys I got out. Cam Reddish. Gabe Vincent just hasn't played basketball ever. Jab Vanderbilt's out for ages. Marcus Smart, little tear for him. He's out for ages. Right, well, what are we saying? I'm not playing Thomas Bryant. I'm not playing DeAndre Jordan. I will throw Utah in there, obviously. We've spoken about Utah already. Javon Carter's become a non-entity in Chicago, and they didn't trade him because they are allergic to trades. Could throw Jovic in there in case he gets a game on that back-to-back road stuff if they're getting blown out. That's Bol Bol. Bol Bol has to play. I mean, that is literally the law. Malik Beasley's got 3 games, and that leaves me with a 27 piece and Kelly Oubre Jr. I think I've just won rare underdog. I don't know about you guys. I think I've won rare underdog. Come back in a week when I haven't won rare underdog. I think that's where we're at. Let me go and let me do the draw. I haven't set this up at all, so this is going to be on the fly completely. Right. If you have any questions as well whilst I do this, please throw them in there because it's going to take me a hot minute to organize this draw. What was the card even? It was someone that I didn't. It was someone that I had the collection for. I remember because I remember being like, "Oh, that would have been really handy if I had the collection going." It was this, wasn't it? It was Keontae Johnson, I believe, he's rookie. So what I'll actually do is I'll just buy the card and I'll keep this version for myself because I want the collection bonus on all of these Thunder guys that I've won in the past. Is essentially it. Right, chat. Where were we? What was the bloody live stream for? It was it the blue one? I think it was the blue one. I think that's where we were for it. Bulls already a small AF team with their forwards out, so Javon will not be seeing the floor being 5 out of 8. That's what I mean. It's more of the no, I don't, Matic Auto. It's more, yeah. It was weird. The Javon Carter trade was like, I thought he was going to be a really solid option, like 20 minutes a night for them, and he just doesn't. So it's a bit of a strange one. It's a very strange one. I think this was the video. I'm pretty confident this stream here, if it's coming up, I'm pretty confident this stream was the one. So we'll take this and we'll ride with it as well. That one got 52 likes. I want to see how many likes this has got. That would be nice if we got up there as well. That would be damn nice. Right? Is this in motion? Are we working? Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Are we doing it? I need to solve a random sum to be able to do this. What's going on here? Right, I think this is working. So I put the video in, 57 comments, start raffle and pick winner. They're all coming in. Marco Marquez 1033. There we go. You're obviously going to be here in the live stream right now. If you're watching it back, send me a request for, actually don't, how am I going to do this? I'm going to buy a Keontae Johnson right now. We'll go and buy this card. And then whatever this card is, what one am I going to buy? What one am I going to buy? We're going to buy this one here. Look, this one's even got XP on it. That's how kind I'm being to you. Huh? That's how kind. That's bought. Right, okay, I'm going to buy. I have to unlock my wallet. I'll buy the card. Whoever, Marco, send me over a comment on this video or over on my Twitter, and we'll sort the card getting over to you. Okay, it's what we'll do, and it's how we'll sort it out. If you need my Twitter, this is my Twitter here. Shoot me over a DM. They should be open, and we will run it from there as well, is what we'll do. Okay, so congratulations, Marco. Obviously, like I've said before, if I win in the common again, I'll give it away. There'll probably be another giveaway that I'm going to do, like a big one coming up for All-Star, or like a bigger one is what I should probably say. But yeah, I mean, chat, I'm like really looking at Halliburton. I'm really looking at buying or see that. I mean, I can't buy that. It's in 2 days. But have you bought any of the All-Star cards as well? I'd quite like to know that. Let me know that, chat. 280 I can go and get his, and that's got 15%. And I do have some Pacers cards. The thing is, like 280, and he was going for like 200, 230 for season 2. And the season 2 one then I can use in whatever new specials they're going to have, and the weekly specials and everything. So I'd need to. We need to think. We can't act on impulse. We have to be smart. We have to be smart, chat. Okay. Yeah, I just wish it was that simple, really. Just buy him. It's just what it is. Bam or Gobert, I'd go for Gobert, actually. He's got the 3 games. I wouldn't go Bam for it, is what I'll say. Right, chat, we've been 35 minutes up. We're going to end playoffs too. Yeah. We've been up for 35 minutes. Thank you very much for chilling with me. I hope you've had a fun time. I hope your lineups are good. I might be on live before lock, but I have to do something beforehand. If I'm there, I'm there. Come say hello. You know where to find me on live before lock. I'm not gonna bring it all out. Thanks very much for chilling with me today, though. I do appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Just what you're doing. Just go and subscribe right now. Okay. Thanks. Bye.